So for America to add an influx of financial stability to our economy, we have to look at what our organizations must do. We have to take consideration in, companies have to look at how to respond to market conditions, how to attract new consumers, and how to capitalize on, growth opportunities. So let's start with the last one, growth opportunities. Growth opportunities is a big one due to the fact that we can basically grow our own finances from within, just like we do with everything else, but from to a different magnitude. We can do it from the standpoint of the everyday employee, that works just your regular good jobs, high end jobs. This could also be doctors, lawyers. This could be accountants. This could be teachers, police officers, firemen, you name it, librarians, like whatever, your everyday, working class people, like it, in the workforce, not in the entertainment sector, and also in the entertainment sector as well. But we know what they bring to the economy. So looking at it from that standpoint, we have to put in programs to actually help people to get some type of stability that's going to be beneficial for them and beneficial for our federal government and our local governments as well. So we have to not only capitalize on the opportunity of, hey, we have all of this land in these rural American areas. Why aren't we making like the maximum amount of dollar on those properties and on that land? It's like, okay, cool. I believe in keeping assets in your back pocket. At the same time, we got a lot of land in undeveloped areas, country cornfields, areas and everything that has a bunch of land that we have and can keep in our pockets. Our inner city America cannot be one of those assets that our government just decides to keep in our pockets just because they feel like the economy and the people are not willing to get up and strive for more. And like I said, it's all about what's introduced to people. Some people are introduced to violence at the age of 7 8. Some people are introduced to yoga at the age of 7 or 8. Some people are introduced to negative things at a certain age, and some people are introduced to very impactful and positive things and impactful and positive people early on in their lives. And some people are introduced to people that had to get it really rough and hard. I'm not stating anything that's not known. It's just sometimes we have to kind of dumb things down a little bit just to get the bigger issue and um, the bigger play out into the forefront. And that's investing in our own. We can continue to basically go to countries and ask them for X amount of dollars, and they oblige. Just because we're America, we stand on business when it's time to, and why not? I also want they also could want to do more business with America. I just actually finished writing a paper about that. As far as with a financial institution actually branching out into another country furthermore, to do business and how it would actually benefit America, without question. So yeah, attracted more customers. Okay, your customers to these revitalized neighborhoods in inner city America would actually be the everyday working employees. They will get incentivized through their paycheck. Okay, cool. If I get taken out of my paycheck an extra $65, that's going towards me purchasing this foreclosed land or this land that I could basically, buy from the government, or this get a lien property in a certain sort, through your employer, just through working and receiving your paycheck. Just programs like that, just to give people something, an opportunity that has never been presented. That's the only way, the simple way of, okay, you get you a job, you go to school, you build your credit. That's not going to basically be the realistic option for the norm of people that haven't been introduced to anything other than you get it like this or it's no other way. You get where I'm coming from? So you got to basically incentivize those people to actually live in those areas. So now you have majority of these employees from this company, majority of the employees from this company, majority of employees from this company, all being incentivized to basically have a property that they have paid into to eventually get and become a part of a program where that will redevelop that home or redevelop that area that they have. It could be a business area, it could be, anything, a residential area, a storefront, uh, anything. That's something that they'll be able to pay into just by working. So it's not like, oh, I'm just basically going to work just to pay these bills and to basically give my child the new J's when they come out, or, just to basically go to the club and just spend money to make it look like we have money, or just to, I just want to go just have a good time. You'll actually have more money that'll be going towards something. And I even mentioned that with even like the credit program. Also, I know that there are like credit companies such as like PerPay that actually embed that actually allows people to build their credit through uh, receiving a recurring payment amount out of each check. And it's a very cool program. If you all get a chance to check it out, recommend it to someone. I believe all employers should be employing this as an incentive for something bigger. Cool. Credit is basically bigger. Something more bigger that would actually boost our economy. Credit will boost our economy. At the same time, we have to have money in our pockets as well, because credit will only get you credit things. Cash will always be king, for the simple fact that if I can see it and I can touch it, it's worth more to me than something that I can't see and that I can't touch. And last but not least, how to respond to market conditions. That's looking at everything at its entirety from the standpoint of, okay, why don't we have these things in place from the standpoint of the system not allowing certain people to prosper based off certain circumstances? It's not even, it has nothing to even do with your skin color. It's not even really a race thing. And it's really never been too much of a race thing. Some people could turn things into a race thing by basically doing certain things, and then it definitely becomes racial. The system within itself, I do not believe comes off as being a racist system. It comes off as being a system that if you land yourself in certain circumstances, these will be basically kind of like the confines and the rules of how you would have to operate, and what your life would look like. And if you could figure that out, kudos to you. That doesn't seem like a racist system to me. That seems like a system that definitely could be built on and worked upon. Create more programs. Like I said, it's all about the programming. Having more programs in place that's funded by people of America. Like I said, this could just be an extra fee that's being taken out of your check. And that fee, all of these employees would understand and know that, hey, this is going to something bigger that's going to help you. That's if you decide to actually be a part of that area that's being redeveloped. You get what I'm saying? So let's just say first come, first serves always. Of course, big investors and more people will come in eventually. They can afford, to live here, live there, wherever high end homes are developed, farms or developed in the city of America, farmland being developed in any city of America. This could be a possibility. Uh, you still will have a piece of the pie because you're over there. So if you work in a rural area and you drive 25 minutes west to go work in a very nice area. You still get, once your paycheck, once you receive your paycheck, it will basically be a fee taken out of your paycheck that goes towards you actually having a developed situation over there, or for you to have the ability to have a piece of property in that area. All right. Subscribe if y'all feel what I'm talking about.